Why do kids keep getting fatter?
Okay, let's make dinner for our big family.
Why don't my kids want to go outside?
So kids are getting fatter every year and everyone blames something different. So today I found 5 videos that cover a different explanation, and by the end we'll rank them to see which one is the main reason.
I want to do this on feed them kids. Today they're eating KFC. Come on, Jane. The chicken sandwich. Want chips? Yeah. How many bags you want? 2? 1. All right. Thanks, bro. You want? Come on, Pete. Chicken sandwich and fried.
Bro, I understand, fast food's good. I'm not gonna sit and act stupid. It's good food, especially in the US. But you have to do this shit in moderation. I think fast food should be something you eat like once every 2 weeks. Like, it should not be something that is common. You should not be eating fast food every other day. Look at her son. Does she not care about him? Why is she feeding him this food? It should be healthier options for him to eat. Or now he's gonna get addicted to this type of food because he's been eating it so much. Because if you look at her page, she feeds her kids a lot of unhealthy food. That's like her niche, I guess. It's like buying your kids a bunch of unhealthy food. That's a problem. Fast food, it's processed food. It's going to be addictive. Once you eat it, you're going to want to eat more. You're going to want to eat more. I would say fast food is definitely a factor. I don't think it's the main cause, but it definitely does contribute 100%. The amount of dopamine that a lot of people get from eating fast food and the addiction that it creates for people, definitely a factor for child obesity.
What's up, everybody? It's the middle of the month, and that means I need to go grocery shopping for my kids. My kids eat a lot, okay? So usually you have to go shopping at the beginning of the month and in the middle of the month. So yeah, y'all, we about to put all this stuff up. Let's go.
Okay, there's some healthy stuff. I see cheese. The cheese isn't bad for you, depending on the cheese. I saw some spinach. Vegetables are kind of unnecessary. That a lot of people don't know that, but vegetables are not necessary to eat. As long as you have like meat, some dairy, fruit, you honestly are very healthy compared to like 99% of the population. So she has like some good stuff and then like some terrible stuff. Let me keep watching though. Look, I'm not a health guru. I'm not gonna sit and act like I eat healthy 100% of the time, but I do eat pretty healthy compared to most people now that I've been on my diet for like 2 weeks. Anyways, the point is, you cannot buy your kids this type of food. You need to buy them organic food or whole foods. Cook for them. Give them meat instead of getting them Tortino's pizza rolls. Stop with the processed foods. Please stop. Stop getting them fruit snacks. Get them fruit. Stop buying them the Go-Gurts and stuff. Give them actual yogurt. There's so many healthy alternatives to what she's getting them that could benefit the kid. And yes, groceries is a huge factor in my opinion. I don't think it's the main cause, but it's definitely a factor to this, because what you buy your kids, they're going to eat. The proximity of the food to the kids is what they eat, if that makes sense. Let me explain it. Let's say when you get home from work, you have your controller and your Xbox already turned on. You see how it's close to you, so you're going to want to play that instead of maybe doing something better for you like reading. You're going to go play your Xbox instead of read. That's what I mean. If the food's there, you're going to eat the food. But if you buy them healthier alternatives, they're going to eat the healthy alternatives. So this builds completely unhealthy habits for the children and also impacts their health, leading to child obesity. Groceries is definitely a factor. Actually, I'll put neutral. I'll put neutral on groceries because there are some healthy groceries as well that she did have, so that can also help prevent child obesity depending on the groceries. So I'll put it on a neutral thing.
All right, you want to wear this bathing suit? You don't want to wear the one piece? Why not? You feel beautiful with this on? All right. What happens if someone says something mean?
Punch them.
No, we don't hit. Do you know when people say something mean? What happens? When people say anything mean about you, it's because they're insecure about themselves, okay? You want to wear this? You can wear this. This is the one you want to wear? You don't want to wear the one piece? No? Because you like this bathing suit, right? You feel pretty? That's all that matters. As long as you feel pretty, we don't care what anyone else has to say, okay? Let's go, girl. Let's go get ready for the day. All right? Don't let people make you upset.
I understand like the act of being confident and not caring what other people think because frankly nobody else really matters. But when you say this, bro, this gives the excuse for your child to be fat. Like let's say they're fat, right? Which the child, she's overweight as we can see. You're not helping her. You're not letting her work out. You're not getting her healthy food. You're just telling her be confident. That's bad. You do not want that mindset because you're not going to be healthy. I don't care if you're the most confident person in the world. If you're unhealthy, then your life could be shortened. People not realize that being fat is not like an appearance thing. It's not just an appearance thing. It impacts your health. There's so many bad health issues that come with being fat. And when you build this mindset for the kid at a young age, guess what's going to happen? They're not going to care how their body looks. Nothing wrong with making your kid feel better if they're being bullied, but also you should help them become healthy. So this reason for child obesity would be body positivity, which pretty much ignores being healthy. It just be confident with yourself. How about you be confident with your health and help them improve that aspect of their lives? Then they'll be way more confident. I'll say body positivity is definitely a factor because you're already giving them the mindset that their body doesn't even matter as long as they're confident and they think that they look good. It's fine. You're not even talking to them about their health. I don't think it's the main cause, but it's a huge factor because once you get that mindset in your kid, it's going to be hard to break it.
This is an honest question and a little bit of a vulnerable one. It's something I've struggled with for literally years. Why don't my kids want to go outside? I fight with them about it every day. My kids would much rather be inside. They just want to be inside, watching TV, reading books, doing puzzles, coloring, etc. But they don't want to be outside. I don't understand that because when I was a kid, literally the worst.
Yeah, your kids not going outside can be a huge factor to... Actually, not really a huge factor. You can stay inside as long as the kid is eating healthy and not overeating. They really don't need to go outside. It definitely helps though to get physical activity done because when you're outside, that's when you're usually doing your physical exercise. Maybe you're playing a sport. So yeah, these things definitely do impact kids because nowadays, this generation, nobody goes outside anymore. A lot of us stay inside the house. They're playing games. They're being entertained by their tablet. That's why we have so many tablet babies nowadays. When I was younger, we used to go to the park and play at the park. How many kids do that nowadays? Because when I used to go to the park, there was a lot of kids at the park. Now, there's rarely any local kids at my park. Well, I don't really go to that park anymore. So a lot of kids aren't even doing any physical activity. I'm gonna say it's a weak reason though, because just staying inside itself isn't really gonna make you fat because there's a lot of kids who stay inside but aren't fat. As long as they're not eating too much food, they're eating pretty healthy, you can stay inside as much as you want.
Okay, let's make dinner for our big family. Go kiss. Kiss. Mwah.
Bro. That baby is probably like 1 or 2 years old. And she's that big at 1. That's... Let me go back. I don't know if you guys saw. Did you see the baby? This is a baby. You do not care about your kid. You don't care about your kid, bro. I refuse. If you are a parent and you're letting your 1 and 2 year old get this big, you're not controlling what they put into their mouth. You do not care about your kid. So this category would be called terrible parenting. The pizza, okay, if you want to make your kids pizza, that's fine in moderation. But when we get to the point that your kid is overweight, honestly, the kid might be obese for her age. You don't care about your kid. That's a form of child abuse, and you should not have your kid. And your kid's eating the whole pizza, and you're not going to give them at least half. You don't care about your kid, bro. You don't. And I'm not going to be surprised if she has health problems in the future. Terrible parenting is the main cause of child obesity. Because terrible parenting, if you do not care about your kid at all and their health, they're going to be obese. Fast food, while it's a factor, there's a lot of kids who eat fast food who aren't fat. So yeah, and body positivity, same when it comes to that. Groceries, you can get healthy groceries, and staying inside, you can definitely stay inside and not be fat. But when you have terrible parenting, it's inevitable. But what are your thoughts about this topic? Do you agree or disagree with my ranking? What other factors do you think contribute to child obesity? Share your thoughts about this in the comments. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, this channel is for open discussion, and we share the things that most people won't.